Hi y'all, good morning. Today is Friday. Oh my goodness, but I still have today and tomorrow of work, so I'm not so happy, but I'm happy for y'all who don't have to work actually on the weekends. Hopefully you guys are doing well. So the reason why I'm coming to you guys is because I've been doing some thinking, right? It's been something that's been bothering me for a while. I'm like, how do I love my job, my full-time job, and love what I do, love the company? But why do I feel so drained thinking about having to go to work? It gets me worked up, It makes me sad to go to work. How is that? And I figured out what it is. You want to know what it is? I feel stuck. Now you may say, Candace, how do you feel stuck? You ever feel like you have to do something? When you feel like you have to do something and you don't have a choice, that's what I mean. So why do I feel stuck? It's not money wise because, my job provides me enough money. If I wanted to work part-time, I can make do. So it's not money. I like my job. So that's not it. It's not me liking my job so much that I'm scared to venture out, because you guys know I used to work at Kohl's. I worked at Amazon. Well, I still work at Amazon. So it's not that either. And any job I apply to is something that I like. Now in the past, I would have felt stuck because I'm a single mom. My son was younger and I worked from home. And that gave me everything that I needed, that I wanted. So if my son was still younger, I would have felt stuck for that reason, that I was able to work from home. Now, because of the coronavirus, a lot of jobs may be switching from home. So that may be something that people may have wanted, but their jobs never offered it. But my job has always been like that for the past 9 years. I think in another video I said 9.5 years, but my 9-year mark has come up. So I've been working from home for the past 9 years. My reason for feeling stuck right now is healthcare. And I'm thought about it, and I'm like, everything I always thought about, right? I kept coming back to this one reason: healthcare. I love my healthcare. My son, he wants some things to get done. He's going to get a tooth implant. He wants Invisalign, and I know for a fact that my healthcare with my current job is amazing. Amazing. And now that I know why I feel what I feel, and I'm being honest with myself, because that was always something in the background, and I have mentioned this in some other videos, that my health care, if I go to another job, or if I want to go down part-time somewhere else, like say if I just want to work at Amazon, I won't have health care, so I would have to pay for it, right? But I never thought about feeling stuck because of good health care. And I was blown. My mind was blown. I was just like, are you serious, Candace? That's the only thing that's holding you back from leaving your full-time job, to being happy, to feeling free? That is what it is. Oh my goodness. So what I've done over the course of this week, I think it started earlier this week or last week, I made appointments to start getting my son's consultation for his tooth to get removed, and for them to put a implant in there. So we got a consultation for that. Now that's going to take some time, because that once they do pull out the tooth and put the implant in, it will take some months for the full healing process before we go to another doctor or dentist that will put in the tooth. He has a baby tooth that won't come out. The previous tooth, his adult tooth, was like this. So they took that out like a year ago. So you know how your teeth, your adult tooth comes like this way. So that's how it pushes down. This one would have never pushed down. It was just straight. So he has his baby teeth and it has weak enamel. So he wants to get that done. What else is there? Now, and we talked about Invisalign. And another thing, I think I may have to go to like his primary doctor to get like a referral to a nose specialist. He's always complained. Now I thought it was just his allergies, but his allergies, those allergy drops that he's had in the past, have worked tremendously. Like where I'm feeling so because of allergies, my son, he's just having minor stuff, and it used to be horrible. So he's doing so much better. But he's like, Mom, I don't have full breathing capability out of one nostril. So what we're going to do, I'm going to try to get him into a doctor or into a nose specialist to see if they can review his nostril. They may have to just open it up with like a balloon, and hopefully that can just be it. So that's another thing. And for my son, that will be it. Now, you may say from myself, I'm like, oh, the healthcare, my medications for my depression and stuff like that. If you guys don't know, I used to, after my husband passed, I was on medication. And I got off that medication on my own, and I was doing really well. I was working out. I was doing really good. And then I kind of fell back into another deep depression, and it's just been ongoing since then, trying different medications and so forth, okay? If I'm in a happy place, I won't have to feel that needed pressure or anxiety that's been pulling me out of work so often. That's my belief, and I think that's so true. Because my depression, thinking about work, I think it just, like, I feel like I have no control sometimes. Like right now I feel good, but when I'm in these types of emotions, I think it has something to do with the job and just feeling stuck. How can you love something or like something and feel a certain way, And so that's my thoughts. So hopefully around my 10-year mark, I want to get everything situated out for my son. So probably sometime next year, if I still feel the same way, I can just call quits. I have been saving. I will say this, I live below my means for a reason, because I want to be able to live a life that I enjoy, whereas I know I don't have to work as much as I may have to. It's a wonderful feeling to know that, hey, shush, loudmouth Luna. It's a wonderful feeling to be free, free from not having to work 40 plus hours to make ends meet, and to know that, hey, I can work a less income job and I can feel okay with it. Sometimes, I'm not even gonna lie, sometimes the lower income jobs are some of the best jobs for me. I know there are other jobs out there, but like, I don't know. I'm not expanding myself and my capabilities. I know that. But like for me, I feel like some of the lower paying jobs, like I used to work at Lowe's. I was just a plant waterer and I loved it. I want something simple. I think I want to have interaction with people. I don't know what I really, really want, but I just don't want to sit in front of a computer. I don't want to take phone calls. I don't want somebody being in my ear. I don't know, but I just know I just don't want to do what I'm doing right now. Even though I like my job, I feel comfortable in it. I can do it with my eyes closed and make good money, I know, but it's not about money for me. It's about happiness. And, I've been doing this for what, 9 years, and having to stay at that point for 9 years for different reasons throughout the years. First, once again, being a single mom, a widow at that, and not wanting my son to have to go to daycare because most of my paycheck will go to daycare. So being able to work from home, that was major for me. That was a must. I wanted to work a full-time job. I had to work a full-time job, not a full-time job, but a job from home. And back then, a lot of jobs were not offering that. So that was one reason. And then throughout the years, I'm feeling okay. But throughout these years, and getting to the point I am at now, I'm like, my reason seems so minor, but it is minor. So once I can get all of these major expenses out the way with good health care, I feel like that will loosen up so much. Or even once I get all of that stuff done, I can have it. If I wanted to stay on board, I can have it in the back of my brain that, hey, Candace, you're not stuck. You can leave at any time you want to. You have savings, and you could be okay. You could be okay doing whatever else you want to do. And I think for me, that is going to be amazing. May I stay at this job? I don't know. I may, because you know what? At that point, I don't feel stuck. I have a choice. I will have a choice. And having a choice is so major for me. And right now, I just don't feel like I have that choice. So comment down below. What do you feel stuck with? Do you feel stuck with working a job because of pay? Because you have to pay bills? Do you feel stuck in a relationship, not a marriage? Well, let me not even say that, because if you're in a relationship, I would hope you're getting married. So scratch that. So let's say like you're in a relationship, a friendship. Is it something that, hey, I'm in this friendship because of something. I feel stuck because I'm in this friendship. They're my roommate. My friend is my roommate, and I have to do this. And I don't know. I think I would hope that a lot of people won't have to feel this way. But I know I feel this way. And I'm not blaming anybody. I just know that being a single parent is hard and for different reasons. And my son is a wonderful kid. He makes raising him easy. But me as a parent, knowing the responsibilities that I have to take care of him, those are things that are hard for me, where I feel like I'm not capable of providing, and I know I have to provide. I'm happy that I live below my means, that if I ever did leave, I don't have to worry about changing my whole finances to accommodate a smaller paycheck, because you know what? I already live below my means. If I know where I can still deduct things from if I needed to. And I have shared that with you guys throughout the years of me doing budgeting. So that's why finances for me is not a factor, because I know what I can do. And me saving up the way I am is going to help me in the future if I want to leave my job, my full-time job, and my pay, or be without work for a while and relax. and figure out my next step, I will have that capability of almost taking a year off, but I still have to have health care. And I know when you pay for health care outright, it's costly. I feel like at my full-time job, how much I pay is not much. And the coverage is amazing. And I know I won't get that elsewhere. I know I can, but I just know that I have it good. Let me put it like that. I know I have it good. But once, as you get older, I don't feel like I'm going to have to worry about as much depression if I'm in a happy state, or if I have much control over working, if I don't want to work, if I do want to work. I don't want to work full time. I have been saying that. My current job does not allow me to work part time. So that's where I'm at this point. And I just wanted to share that with y'all because I really sat down and I thought about it, and I'm like, this is the only thing that's holding me back. And that's a good feeling. At the same time, when you're able to pinpoint what it is, it's a good feeling. And now you can work off of that. And as I mentioned, I may stay there after my son gets everything else done. But in the back of my mind, I don't have that feeling of being stuck. I can go into work like, hey, this could be my last day and I'll still be okay. So yeah. Thank you guys for this talk and this chat. I thought I was, I'm always thinking about it and I've been mentioning it, but I never thought of it being in this way that I'm saying. And that's what's making me feel the way I am so often. So once again, comment down below. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will talk to each other next week. Bye.